Persona 5 Royal offers a lot of changes and additions to the original game, one of those being a brand new set of trophies. But unlike the original game, the new trophies are incredibly easy to obtain. Without having looked at the list during my first playthrough of Royal, I was able to obtain almost 90% of them with ease. That may disappoint some people, but don't worry. For all of you achievement hunters, collectors, or those of you who just want to spend more time with the Phantom Thieves, Persona 5 Royal provides the perfect feature. My name is Rosalind, and today we are going to be taking a look at the new My Palace feature in Persona 5 Royal. Before we get into the video, I just want to remind you that I do stream most days over on Twitch at twitch.tv/RosalindGaming. I will leave a link in the description down below. Also, I will leave links to my other in-depth Persona 5 Royal videos just in case you want to check those out too. My Palace becomes available on 5.5 in-game and can be accessed via the in-game menu whenever you are in an area that you can save, or from the game's main menu. It should also be noted that My Palace uses your system save data, so it is possible to say, turn down a relationship with one girl, and then reload that save, and choose to actually start a relationship with her, and get credit towards both My Palace achievements. Another thing to note is that the My Palace achievements and PSN trophies are two separate things. Once you're in My Palace, you will be greeted by a new character, Jose, and he will give you the rundown on the place. The area is pretty big with a number of things to do, but as almost everything revolves around medals, which are awarded for completing achievements, let's start with the awards wall. From the awards wall, you are able to check on your overall progress, as well as check your progress on the individual awards. The awards are broken up into 4 categories: School Life, Cooperation, Battle, and Phantom. School Life includes things like reading all books, solving all puzzles, and hitting 30 home runs at the batting center. Cooperation has awards such as maxing out all confidants, romancing all possible romance options, and playing darts a certain number of times. Battle focuses on combat-related awards. These include dealing technical damage a certain number of times, dealing over 9,999 damage in one hit, and beating each of the game's 3 secret bosses. Finally, Phantom is more Palace, Mementos, and Velvet Room focused, with awards for clearing every single quest, completely filling out the Persona Compendium, and collecting a certain amount of stamps within Mementos. In total, you can gain 2,420 medals for completing every single award. Furthermore, if you talk to Jose after completing every award, he will give you a key item, which makes it free to summon Persona from the Compendium, as well as an accessory that makes normal enemies completely ignore you. Now that we have all of these medals from completing awards, let's take a look at what they're actually used for. When you first walk into My Palace, you will notice a huge open area. This area can actually be decorated with dioramas of your party members' persona, locations from the game, enemies, and more. To purchase diorama, you first need to visit the vending machine close to the entrance. From there, you can choose to either purchase diorama or place them. Selecting purchase will bring up a list of different categories, and further selecting a category will show you what you can purchase. New items become available for purchase as you play through the game, so be sure to check back often if you're interested. Once you've purchased and arranged what you want, you will now see them in various positions throughout the massive open area in the middle of the room. You can now walk around and view them up close. Additionally, based on what diorama you have set, there's a chance for your confidants to show up. Walking up and talking to them will initiate dialogue between the confidants that can only be viewed within My Palace. There is an incredible amount of new dialogue here, and to view it all will take both time and luck, but it's also a great chance to see conversations between characters that may not normally interact with one another. Moving on, there is a section of My Palace where you can purchase music with medals and listen to all of the music tracks within the game. Much like with everything else in My Palace, new tracks become available as you progress through the game. Purchased music can be listened to from the music station. It can also be set as the background music for your My Palace. From the music station, you can make your way over to the movie area. Here you can use your medals to purchase any of the animated cutscenes in the game and re-watch them at any time. They are broken up into sections based on the various story arcs within the game, and as usual become available as you progress. You can even view every single Showtime attack here as well. Furthermore, the game's promotional videos and special footage from the various Persona Live events is also viewable here. Next we have the Art Gallery. Here you can use your medals to purchase various art assets from the game, such as from all-out attacks or the commemorative photos taken throughout the game. You can even get concept art from all of the game's characters, as well as special promotional art. For the last main section of My Palace, you can play a card game called Millionaire, or Daifugo in Japanese, with your party members. It's kind of hard to explain how to play, but it's sort of like a cross between poker and Uno. Don't worry if it looks confusing, as there is a pretty extensive help section you can access before you play. Depending on how well you do, you can earn medals through this game, so it's a way to get the necessary medals to purchase everything in My Palace without completing every award if you'd rather take this route. Finally, the last little thing you can do in My Palace is to go upstairs and step on any of the squares on the ground with your party members' faces on them. Doing so will turn you into them within My Palace only. Stepping on the same character's panel a second time will change their outfit. If you want to change back, simply step on Joker's panel. And that's about it for My Palace in Persona 5 Royal. Personally, I think it's a really neat feature. Being able to listen to any of the game's music tracks is nice, as well as being able to go back and rewatch the game's mini cutscenes. The extra dialogue between your confidants is also pretty enjoyable as well. Next time, I'll be taking a look at the new Persona trait system, as well as some of the balance changes with regards to Persona in the game. As always, if you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Alternatively, you can find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/RosalindGaming, where I'd be happy to answer any of your questions you may have. Until next time, take care.